Hello everybody and welcome back to another review, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at the Jurassic Rebirth gigantic Thrashers Purrusaurus. So here we have the figure in hand, only available in the UK at the moment. So let's take a look at this stunning figure. So we'll take a look at the face first. You can see some nice orange detailing for the eye, orange paint and a little slit for the eye, which looks really nice. We can see the nostrils for this creature and some really nice sculpting detailing there with some scales and spikes leading across back down all across its body all the way down to the tip of the tail. These spikes are indeed made of rubber as well. If we take a look at the teeth, we can see they are this new rubbery material, some scales here as well. If we open the mouth, which is part of the action feature, but we can see inside, we can see a nice molded in tongue and some red paint detailing with the rubber teeth. Then after that, when we move across down to the body, we can see some more nice scaling and detailing across the figure, and the underbelly looks really nice as well. Here is the scan code if you wish to scan this in and get it into your fax app. And Eon Dude may be 3 seconds away from booking that ticket to the UK, as this figure is really good. Now, in terms of articulation, you can move the neck left to right, but that is part of the action feature. It's not really got any real good articulation other than maybe you can move the legs. It's on a ratchet joint or a click-in joint here. Just get that back. There we go. Okay, so then if we take a look at the action feature, for this figure, what you're going to want to do is grab a hold of the tail like so, and then if you pull it to the right, you get a chomp to the right, and it moves to the right, and chomps to the left is the same thing. And then if you twist the tail, you'll be able to chomp the figure, and the arm will move, so it looks like it's walking. And then if you do it to the right, same thing, and the other arm actually does move as well. So it looks like the Purrusaurus is walking, so it can chomp when you twist the tail to the left and right, and the arms, if I can get a better, yeah, if you chomp to the left and right, when you twist, the arms will move with the figure, and if you do left to right, then it will chomp like that. And the tail is actually articulatable back here as well. Onto the paintwork, we can see some stunning blue paint going across down, leading down to the body, with some more light blue highlights and an underbelly which gets lighter as we go through. Now let's take a look at maybe a few size comparisons in a second, and let's get just a closer look at this figure from a few different angles. Here is the front of the Purrusaurus. Looks really nice, honestly. A stunning figure. Definitely the best crocodilian figure we've got so far. Compared to my hand, it definitely is. I would prefer it to be a bit longer, but obviously this is the biggest crocodilian we've got so far. Onto a few size comparisons as we bring the Purrusaurus back there. Here we have the Zora Bennett figure, and if we do place that next to the Purrusaurus, we can see that the Purrusaurus, counting the spikes, is taller than Zora Bennett. If we obviously count it in lengthwise, we can see it would probably be around 5 Zora Bennetts. If we bring in a ruler, centimeters by the way, this figure does measure in at over 30 centimeters. I'd probably guess 35 centimeters or something like that, 30 to 35 centimeters. Take a look at some more comparisons. Here is the Jurassic Rebirth Tora Venestes, and our next review being the Funko Pop Diabloceratops. Here is a better look at the figure from the top. As we can see, if we stack these next to each other, definitely the Purrusaurus is longer. Now let's get some glamour shots. Of the Purrusaurus in the grasslands. Take a look at that. Let's get a nice shot of the Purrusaurus in the grass, sneaking up on its prey or something like that in the bushes. You can actually just open the mouth there. Look at that beautiful, stunning figure. Can actually put a rock. Let's put a rock on his mouth. Look at that. That is a stunning figure. And I didn't mention this earlier in the video, but this is one of the few Rebirth figures that can actually hold a human character in its mouth. The bite is actually pretty strong. It can hold any human character any way possible, and you can still move the Purrusaurus left to right with the human like thrashing action or something like that, which is really cool. Get a few more shots of the Purrusaurus just in the grasslands or in the mud, looking really good. And if you're wondering about the thumbnail, I did put this thing in a bit of water and put some cling film down, or clear, I don't know, cling film. Hopefully you guys have heard of that. It's just basically a clear plastic cover to store food, which I put over and then put the water so it doesn't get muddy. Now I wouldn't recommend putting this thing in water, as the joints could wear out or something like that, but I did it so that the water didn't touch any of the joints. It was a really shallow water, so yeah. Here is the station, the thumbnail station, where I did put the Purrusaurus in the water and put some of this clear cling film down. Honestly, it looks really nice here. Wish I could have gone to the actual woods in the UK here and taken some pictures, but there will be probably pictures at the start of the video or the end of the video of this Purrusaurus. And if you did stick around to the end, thank you very much. And definitely pick up this figure. I can't believe we have it in the UK already. And Eon Dude, if you are watching this, which you probably are, as you've been probably looking forward to this review, definitely pick it up. And I don't know if this is true, but I've heard the Purrusaurus might be releasing late July to August time in America, in the US. So might as well just book that UK ticket to come over here and get it. Anyway, every store in the UK has this. Really great figure, the best crocodilian we've got, and the best rebirth figure so far. I'm confidently saying that this is up there with the tail Thrashers Spinosaurus and the D-Rex, and just passing the micro playsets that I got as well. I adore dioramas, I really like them, but this Purrusaurus is as good as the tail Thrashers Spinosaurus, maybe even better. Awesome figure, definitely pick this up. I'll see you guys in the next review, which will hopefully be the Diabloceratops. Peace.